Hi, I'm going live without a warning today, so let's see how many people can join us. It's not a random live, it's just a random time today, so hopefully people will have the notifications on and they'll join. Hey guys, let me join from my phone so I can see your comments without having to zoom up close. Hey y'all. Without having to put my face in the camera. Let me go on my own live on my phone so I can just look at the comments like this.
The sweet sound of selling and earning on Vinted.
A commercial.
Don't wear it, sell it.
2 commercials. Actually 3. Oh my god, I have 3 commercials on my videos. Seems a bit excessive. Skip. Okay. Alright, so now I should be able to see the chat. Hey guys. So today I have somewhere to go after this. But I just want to show y'all how flat my stomach is getting. I lost some weight, so you can see my surgery scars though. But anyways, my stomach's getting flat. Some weight I have lost on purpose, and a lot of weight I have lost on accident. Stress, child, stress. Oh my God. I don't like that I didn't do a middle swoop with my baby hair because it looked like a wig. That make it look like a wig when you have a middle part, but you do a middle swoop. It's supposed to be side swoops. It's not a wig, I promise. Anywho, we're gonna sing today like the past couple Mondays, but I have topics, and my topic this time is positivity and distractions. So I showed y'all my flat tummy. I still got a little push because I'm not working it out as much as I should. But I showed y'all my weight loss. Let me put it like that. And yeah, a lot of it is from stress. So today I just wanted to come on here and be super positive and be super happy, and I'm gonna get out the house after this, take my mind off of things. I wanted to talk about positivity and also distractions. Like, what do y'all do when y'all stressed to distract yourself? Like, sometimes it's good to sit and think about what's going on because it helps you problem solve. Like, it helps you figure out all right, what's next? How do I need to pivot? Process my emotions, figure out get clarity, get to the bottom of what's going on, where the stress is coming from, the source of the issues, things not going right. But sometimes you just need a distraction. So I'm at that point now where I'm tired of stressing, tired of trying to figure it out, tired of trying to and I was pretty sick last week. So now I'm yeah, I just want to have fun, do something, takes my mind off of things, watch something, takes my mind off of things, or watch something that makes me feel better. Maybe it doesn't take my mind off of things, but it's just like speaking positively or affirming goodness in life. So, yeah, that's the topic for today. If you want to give me some song suggestions, I'm here for that. I'm here to sing your requests. My dog is being quite needy. What do you want, Mochi? Um, so yeah, I'll sing some requests. It would be really nice if the requests were like songs that are positive or like songs that you listen to when you're like feeling low or feeling stressed or now the other dog is jealous. Hold on. Come on, Kobe. My two children. Um but yeah, if you want to give me song requests, it'd be cool if they were like requests that are about like positivity or like right, Kobe. Don't worry, be happy. Like songs like that. Kobe can hear me. Moochie cannot. Moochie is deaf. I have a deaf dog. This dog I actually had, he was mine and then he became my parents. But I had Kobe before I moved to California. Kobe just turned 10 years old last week. And yeah, my mom kind of gave him to me, but kind of it was for both of us. It was a bad time. Had a boyfriend that passed away 10 years ago in 2016. And 2 months later, my granddad passed away. So me and my mom were grieving kind of heavy. And Kobe came into our lives. And his name is spelled Kobi, which is really short for Jacoby or Jacoby, but it's like a Jewish name, came out the Bible, but it means a supplanter. So like somebody that takes the place of. And Kobe kind of like took the place of the people we were losing in our lives, my boyfriend and my granddad. So anyway, um, about 9 months after my boyfriend passed away, I moved to. Oh no, that's a lie. It was about a year or 11 months after my boyfriend passed away. I moved to California, and so I kept, or my mom kept the dog on the East Coast when I went to the West Coast. So Kobe is mine now that I'm back on the East Coast. But he kind of is like my mom's too. We kind of like, or my dad's too, but we kind of like share him. So he's like my son slash brother. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, that's Kobe. He's a Yorkie poo. All right. This is Moochie. He's a heavy French bulldog. He is my baby. He is my deaf baby. He cannot hear a thing, but he can feel a lot of things and he can see a lot of things. He's very observant. And he's 7 years old. I don't know why I'm showing y'all my dogs like show and tell. Hi, Moochie. These dogs make me happy when I'm stressed out. I take them for a walk. I rock them like a baby. But yeah, Moochie was born deaf. So that's my Frenchie. I got him in California. And hopefully that'll chill them out for the rest of my life because they're like at my ankles, like trying to get my attention. All right, y'all go find some business. Okay, let's see what y'all talking about in here. Oh, you have two Malteses. Yeah. So he's a Yorkie Poo. They're very similar. I think he's more Yorkie than Poodle actually because his hair is kind of like straight. It's not that like curly poodle hair. Kind of wiry a little bit. Um, yeah, they're very well behaved. Moochie more so because he's deaf. Like it's funny how a dog's hearing is like everything. Like So, you know, they get distracted really easily when they hear every little thing. And Moochie's so chill because he don't hear nothing. Like I was vacuuming earlier and Kobe's running around and trying to bite the vacuum. And Moochie's just like sleep. I vacuum like right up to his face and he just laying there on the floor like looking at it like so. I know he feels the vibrations, but noises don't bother him. When he gets a bath and he gets the blow dryer on him, he could care less. Like if it's too strong, he don't like the air, but the noise, the sound is what bothers most dogs, and that'll bother him. So yeah, they're very well behaved. All right, let's read some more comments. So we were talking about positivity when you're stressed. What songs do you listen to when you need some encouragement or some positive affirmation or just like chill happiness or just like goofy fun or like party twerk? Like, what do you do when you're stressed? And what do you listen to? And what do you watch? So my distractions lately have been a lot of series. It's not productive at all. But I've been watching a lot of series. And sorry I mess with my hair so much. These curls look funny on the camera. Um, but yeah, I've been watching series. I started a couple new series that have multiple seasons. So I've been kind of binging a little bit, which I'm grateful that I can do because I work from home. So I have a lot of time on my hands. I take care of the house, take care of these dogs, and I write music. Um, it's a truck passing by. 1 second. Shelby Silverstein. Yes, I am very tiny right now. um, I'm usually, well, a couple months ago, not a couple, at the end of last year, I was 150, a little more than 150 at my heaviest. I was like 153. Now I'm about down to 130. So I have lost a lot in the past 6 months. And part of that was on purpose because I did do a fast in January. It was a 21-day fast, and I really ate nothing. I ate fruits and nuts and vegetables. And I had just cut out sugar, so no sugar at all, like even ketchup, since ketchup has sugar. I cut out bread, no pasta, no um, rice either, no bread. And I cut out, what else did I cut out? Oh, meat. I wasn't eating meat neither. So that on top of just the less you eat, the less you want to eat. So I lost probably like 10 pounds during that fast. I don't know, 10 pounds in 21 days sounds crazy, but it was something like that. Like I lost like a good bit. And then I just started stressing. and also, I kept up my good eating habits. So, like, I started eating meat again and bread and some other things. But I try to keep my sugars down. I try to, in general, just eat healthier, like eat what I cooked. So, if I didn't cook, I was barely eating. Um, but yeah, my eating habits changed. I was happy with it because I was bigger than what I wanted to be. So I was really happy at first losing all that weight, and then I just couldn't stop losing weight. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, now I'm like, shoot, I need to try to gain. I've been taking creatine. Started taking a lot, like double my protein in my protein shakes and creatine in my protein shakes. Trying to figure out like why my muscle is not growing. Like I'm increasing my weight every time. I'm not very consistent with the gym. I could be more consistent, but every time I go to the gym, I feel like I'm increasing my weight to the point where I am sore every time. Like, I'm not I don't have a gym session where I'm not like burning out. Like I go hard and then I'm like sore for a day or two, can't walk 2 days later. But I feel like my muscles not building. Let me show y'all what I mean. So the stomach has gotten flatter. I had surgery last year, so I still have some scars. But the stomach has gotten flatter. I have on really baggy pants right now, but like overall, like this should be like dun 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 based on how much I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? But like, it has some shape to it. I mean, I don't want to show too much, but I have on baggy pants. But anyway, also my abs are not abbing. Like they're not like I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to get cut. I'm trying to be like Kaylani, like Tiana Taylor, like feminine muscle, like natural muscle. But that's I know muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm like, I want to stop losing because that I feel like that means I'm losing fat, but I'm not gaining muscle. If I'm not maintaining my weight, I keep losing right now. Somebody give me some advice in the comments. Help me out. Yvette Russell, you sound like my mama. Yvette says, looks great, don't lose too much. And yeah, that's what my mama said. I went home like a couple weeks ago. My mom was like, I think you're getting too skinny. And I was like, am I? I don't like losing my booty. And I feel like that's leaving me right now. So I'm trying to gain the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Have a little muscle booty. But my gains are not gaining right now. Anyways, stress plays a factor too. So I know that. I know that I'm not as active as I should be in the gym. And I know that I'm not eating as much because the more I work out, the more I should be eating, especially like protein and stuff. Like I know that principle. So some people, when they stress, they eat a lot. I am the complete opposite. When I stress, I don't eat nothing. Funny thing, I don't want to move my mouth. I don't know what is the connection between this and stress. But when I'm stressed, frustrated, or sad, or like grieving, I don't want to talk. I don't want to sing. I don't want to move my mouth is just my face is just real like stuck. I don't want to move. So anyway, eating is part of that. I don't want to chew. I'm stressed out. Who wants to chew? Who wants to use their jaw muscles when they? Now this is the thing though. I'll go all day with a tight mouth, not eating, not talking, not singing, not nothing. And then at night, my jaw will be. I'll be grinding my teeth, and it's so bad because like I have pretty straight teeth naturally. Like I never had braces or anything, but I have to wear a night guard now because how I've been gritting my teeth. And low key, my bottom teeth be trying to push my top teeth forward. So I'm like, I don't want my teeth to get wiggly because I'm pushing them at night. Anyway, I'm telling y'all too much information. But yeah, the topic is what do you do when you're stressed? What positivity? What songs? What shows? What movies? What do you listen to? What do you watch? What do you do? Walk, exercise. You guys are sweet saying you listen to my music. Hector and Stephen Alexander. Alexander listens to music. Hector say listens to my music. Oh, thank you. Kenya, yes, sleep. Kenya 3592 says I sleep. And yes, I be doing that too much sometimes. I just KO because my brain is just constantly going. And if you cannot tell from my music, I am a highly emotional person. I'm not quite a highly sensitive person. The HSP, is that what it is? HSP? That's like a thing. I'm not quite a highly sensitive person. I can be sensitive, but I'm just very emotional in general. Like when I feel deeply and I feel heavy. And if it's like happiness, I'm like I'm on top of the world. Okay, I'm on a mountain. Like if it's sadness, I am in the pits of the pits in the ocean. If it's confusion, everything is confusing. It's like a catastrophizing a little bit. I do that. Exaggerating, like making things bigger in my head or in my heart, my emotions than what they probably are. So yeah, I'm just a deep feeler. That's just what I be telling people. I'm just a deep feeler. But but then I have, things to do to regulate. So what I need to be doing is eating to help me regulate, eating the right things to make me happy. But let's see, what do y'all do? Let's read some more comments. Yes, talk with the therapist and God. And also shall be sad, turn to God. Yep, same. I do that too. I have a therapist. We talk. I see her. That's my girl. And yep, I talk to God. That's my guy. Oh, that's my it. Because I don't know if I ascribe to male or female God. Like it's just God. It's just God. But yeah, I do those things. I pray constantly, like constantly. I consider talking to myself prayer in a way because it be me having a conversation with God. Like most of the time, like I be talking to myself, but then I be like, and then I be getting answers from a source that is clearly not me as I'm talking to myself. So that's a form of prayer. It's communication is talking, but it's also listening and downloading. So if you think of it that way, like I'm praying all the time, okay? Especially if I'm at home by myself, which I am often these days as I'm going through these transitions, especially because I work from home. So yeah, I be by myself a lot now. Like since I moved, I'm like, ain't nobody here. Like, let me make some noise. Let me sing. Cause with a deaf dog, sometimes he be like hearing things or he make a jump and I'm like, what was that? Because I know he can't hear. So did you sense something? Like what did you sense? So by myself in here, I just gotta make some noise sometimes. And so yeah, talking to myself I do consider like a form of prayer. Because I know God hears me. And I know he be giving me the answers to these questions in my head. Can I be committed is the question in my head. Thank you for loving the album Ascension. Violet Flames music. Um, hey y'all. Thanks for calling my dogs cute. um, let's see what else. Eva asked me, All Love, did I write that song? Yes, I did. I co-wrote it with one of like three co-writers that I have. This one was co-written with the producer of the song also. His name is Tilden Park. He's in Oakland, California. So that's why it has kind of like some Oakland Bay Area slang in there. It's also why I shot the video in Oakland because and it was partially at his house. Like it was an ode to him, the sound that he put in the production and also that he added to the songwriting. I say in there something about the town. I'm trying to think of the lyric. When I come in town. Something else. I have another lyric about the town, but I guess that's what they call Oakland in the Bay Area. They call it the town. So it's some Bay Area slang in that song. But yeah, I wrote majority of it, and then Tilden Park co-wrote it. Ooh, okay. Violet Flame says she's been listening to a lot of Fiona Apple these days. Yes, after escaping a tough relationship, a domestic abusive relationship. I'm sorry. Her music has been really helping me heal through that. Oh, okay. And Gilmore Girls. Oh, you're a singer songwriter from the East Coast as well. Let's go. I used to watch Gilmore Girls like back in the day. I haven't seen that show in forever though. But yes, blessings to you on your journey after escaping a domestic abusive situation, a relationship. Fiona Apple. I don't really listen to her music, but I need to get into it. I haven't listened to a lot of new music because I've been working on my own new music. And sometimes when I'm working on my own, I don't listen to others because I don't want to get like subconsciously get ideas from other people's songs that end up sneaking into my music. Like I like to just be in my space, in my head and my emotions and my heart when I'm writing new music, so that I'm not like, you know, it's easy. It's too easy when you're listening to other people's music for that to kind of just like start to become your sound, or you start comparing, like, oh, well, I don't sound like this, or oh, I want to do something that sounds more like this. Or, so I try to just kind of stay in my own energy when I'm writing new music. But I only have one more song to write, probably till the end of the year, low key. And I'm gonna take a good long break, maybe do some Christmas songs, but I'm gonna take a good long break. So I have been listening to a few new projects. I love Kaylani's new album. Love. Um, there's like maybe 6 or 7 songs on there that I put into my regular rotation, on my personal playlist. Um, and I listened to Chris Brown's album, but it's so many daggone songs, y'all. I can't even digest. So it was a quick listen, like a skip, 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 skip. All right, let's see what else y'all talking about. Thank you, Revered Wolf VIP. You need to just do what feels right for you. Period. There is no perfect. These are facts. Okay. So now we get into the advice column when it comes to working out. NE4RYS says you have to go hard in the gym and eat enough protein. Results will show in a few months. So here I am, a few months from January, which is when I started this process of losing weight. And I feel like I've been going hard in the gym, but maybe I'm just not eating enough protein. That's my problem. I got to eat more. That's my problem. All right. I'm going to get better at it. I want to find ways to reduce the stress so that I'll actually want to chew food, like want especially meat. Like I was a pescatarian for 6 years. I did not eat meat for a very long time. So now that I'm eating meat again, in my diet, it's just so meaty. It's just so meaty. It's so fleshy, and like you gotta chew it for so long. Anyways, when I'm stressed, I don't feel like chewing meat, so I gotta work on more stress relief techniques, and I'll get my eating habits back right, and hopefully build muscle like I want. Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm not reading y'all's comments out loud. But yes, this is Aquarius energy for sure. um, I'm just reading. What people don't realize is what you see on TV or what you see on stage. Both people are genetically going to look like that. It's genetics. Same thing for men. Not everyone could look like Mr. Perfect. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Everybody has different genes. So my goal was to work with the genes that I have, right? And make sure I'm like shaping the genes that I have. I have kind of both in my family. I have, but no, nobody in my family is really obese or like overweight or anything like that. But my dad's side of the family, they're pretty much like naturally thin, just kind of gained with more like sugar and drinking and with the diet as they got older. But in my mom's side of the family, they're kind of like my mom has the thickest forearms. She got the thickest calves. Like they're nice thick women. She kind of has big hands too, like thick hands. Like they're nice, like thick women. Shape, as far as shape is concerned, I've been trying to like take my mom's shape and then kind of sculpt it because I know, especially as I get older, I'm gonna be more of my mom's side of the family. I feel like body wise, so I'm trying to shape my these whatever you call these side jumps to go in more and shape the hips to go out more because they're not hippie. They're thick women, but they're not hippie. They're not hippie and they don't got bodacious booties. So I'm trying to build my hips and build my booties. I'll be doing these like fire hydrants. And with the resistance band, I've been doing those to try to like, you can't stretch the bone, the hip bone, but you can build muscle around it to give the illusion so I can have more hips. And then doing so many things for the butt, so many exercises for the butt. So anyway, um, yeah, I'm working with my genes, and I am hopefully sculpting with what my genes have given me. Okay, song requests in the chat. Yeah, you. I remember it. Yes, that was Moochie from the Allure video. My baby doggy. That's just my baby doggy. Oh, that's so nice, Jacqueline Bailey. I plant flowers when I'm stressed. I love that. Sensitivity means you're down to earth, like me, Virgo. Yes, Virgo. But yes, I'm very down to earth. I feel as though I'm very down to earth. I feel as though I read people, like I'm a deep empath. So like I be feeling other people's energy and sometimes taking it on myself. But for the most part, I feel like as an Aquarius, little zodiac talk, um, I kind of where I feel people, I kind of try to like pour into them so that I can fill in their holes, like give them the opposite of what they're feeling. Um, yeah, I feel like I do that a lot with my current man that I'm dating, and yeah, with my brothers, with my family in general, like I feel other people's energy deeply. And so when I'm with them, at least I try to pour into them, give that positivity, or if they just need somebody to listen. I'm that person, I feel like, for my family and for my person that I'm dating. But yeah, then when I go be by myself, like after the conversation, that's a different story. Because then it's like I feel the weight of the world. I feel I feel everything we just talked about. I feel, yeah, I don't know, life. I'm a deep feeler, but at least when I'm in communication, conversation, or in somebody's presence, I try to balance the energy and give what they're not giving, or try to like meet them where they are. Thank you, Carla Claiborne, for calling my music a stress reliever. That's sweet. Ooh, and you have a nutritionist. You blessed. You blessed. I need one of those. I want a nutritionist and I want a chef, child. I want to get it right because so far I'm not doing my best on my own. It's only been 5 months on this journey, so I'll get it together. DK, thank you for saying that my music makes you feel better. Yes, sing your heart out. Okay, so I do have new music. I have 6 new songs. I have 5 songs already done. One song that's not done yet, that I'm still working on, but it's gonna kind of complete the EP. Not sure when the EP is gonna come out though, so I don't want to like tell y'all about it. Get your hopes up because it could be like 6 months from now. Not quite sure, but um, but yes, I am. I have worked on music all year. I have one more song that I want to finish, and then I'm gonna take a moment, maybe do some Christmas music. But aside from that, I'm gonna take a moment, recalibrate a little bit. But yeah, we'll see when the new music comes out. I'm not sure yet. I'm not from Oakland. I'm from the DMV area. I'm from Northern Virginia, from Arlington specifically, um, South Arlington specifically. If you know anything about Arlington from the 90s, I'm from the Green Valley area. My dad is from the Green Valley area. My mom is right outside the Green Valley area. And I grew up at both grandparents' houses in Northern Virginia and Arlington, Virginia. Um, oh, wow, Violet Flames. On the road to becoming a music therapist. That's really beautiful. You know, it's really interesting how people who go through the most end up wanting to give the most. I was just reading that her nana passed 2 months ago as well. So, and now she's about to study to become a music therapist. I don't know if y'all read that in the chat, but I think it's really beautiful how people who have lost, I don't know what that is about the human spirit that makes you want to now give. Um, Maybe because you go through the depths of it. Like, I was grieving the most in 2016. And I started putting out music in 2019. 2016, 2017 were awful for me, awful. And then the first songs that I started releasing in 2019 were just very like self affirmations and positivity and take a break if you need to and love. Like I wasn't talking about break. I wasn't making breakup songs back then. I was just talking about how to just stay in love, you know. And I think it's really beautiful how people give out of loss when really people really should be giving the most to them. They're the ones that lost, you know. But it's something about losing that makes you want to give. I don't know. I think it's really beautiful. Woo! Okay, let's talk about it. Faith, beauty, truths. You have a toddler in your 40s and it's rough to get quiet time. Let's talk about it because that's gonna be me, child. I don't have no kids yet. So by the time I have kids, I'm probably gonna be in my 40s. And having a toddler in your 40s does sound very scary. Sounds exhausting, actually. But as long as you keep on exercising, like I'm trying to do, eating right, keep your body healthy. I'm hoping that it'll be a fun time. That's what I'm looking forward to in my 40s too. Running after toddlers. Yeah. Sounds great. A short meditation, even for 10 or 15 minutes, helps you feel better than a nap. That's nice. So I did meditation earlier today. I did like a self affirmation or self love affirmation meditation. It was really nice. It was the first one I had listened to in a long time. But I needed it today. I think I needed it today. And it was very helpful. And I'm like, dang, I need to do this more often. Like, I used to do it regularly, and I did it when I wasn't feeling bad. And I think that's good. I think I need to make routines that are like that, self affirmations and listening to self guided meditations and having a more like consistent workout routine. And I'm about to go out later. So doing things like going out with friends and stuff like more consistently, not just when I'm feeling bad. but like when I'm feeling good too, so that I have like maintenance, like so it's not just like it's an emergency and I need my affirmations, like, but more so like it's just in me because I'm constantly doing it, even when I don't feel like I need to. And yeah, I want to work on that. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, Pittsburgh Steelers 3464. In my rotation, I've been listening to Love Bomb, Love's Lament, Done for Me, Things We Do, Issues with You. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good playlist. Yeah. Love Bomb, Love's Lament, okay. Done for Me, okay. Right. Things We Do and Issues with You. That's kind of like a wide spectrum of lyrics, though. So I'm very interested. Like, what is it about those five songs? One, two, three, four, five, six. If you're still on here, Pittsburgh Steelers, what is it about them six songs that you've been listening to in rotation? Because Love Bomb and Love's Lament are very kind of. Actually, now that I think about it, I take it back. Lyrically, those are all about kind of like relationship issues. Lyrically, I'm curious, what you going through? Why are those songs in your rotation right now? Yes, I am an Aquarius. Aquarius are deep feelers. Ooh, thank you, Willy Waka Whistle. I hope I pronounced it right. Willy Waka Whistle 9058. Thank you so much. Oh my God, King Sister. This is so funny. There's one other person in my life who calls me King Sister. His name is Marco. We used to work at a restaurant together years ago. But I love hearing King Sister. I don't know why. There is a girl group named the King Sisters. Their last name is King, and they're amazing. Their harmonies, they have this song that's like if you like the something of a lovely time, dum da 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 da, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. That's the name of the song. Cape Cod. I think it's Cape Cod or Old Cape Cod. That old Cape Cod. It's like very jazzy. I like that era. If you like the taste of lobsters too, something a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. That's the King Sisters. I really love them. Anyway, you say you've been on Encore and Femme Energy. Let's go. Those are good ones. Now those are more happy songs than the list that um, Pittsburgh Steelers gave. But I'm loving all of them. Thanks. I did my hair, but I don't know. The curls look funny on camera. Maybe because the window's behind me, like the light is just piercing through my curls, so they look a little thin. But anywho, thanks for the compliments. Yes, I'm an Aquarius with a lot of Pisces in my chart. I think we talked about this last week on a live, but I have a Pisces Venus, I have a Pisces Moon, I have a Pisces something else, and I'm a Gemini ascendant. So there's a lot of water and air in my chart, and I'm just very feely. um, the animation on the song "Don't Wait Up" was done by I can't remember. They were overseas. I can't remember their name, but it was a female. It was a woman that did that, and I loved her work. She was really great. That was so long ago now. It's funny. Was that 2020 or 2021? Sorry, I can't remember her name right now, but it was great animation. I loved it. I'm an animation fan, so I was very happy to have my very first like official music video be an animated music video. That was very intentional. Let's see. Fan from Brazil, learning English. Okay. Thank you for listening to my music, girl. In 70. Hi, Adrian 064. Thank you for saying that about my voice being soothing and relaxing and bringing calm. I actually was talking to my mom about that on Mother's Day. My mom also has a very calm, soothing voice, which I love. And I was falling asleep while she was talking to me on Mother's Day. So that's where that conversation came from with her. But I started recording a reel for voiceover acting, and I was thinking sometimes that I was saying things really like boisterous and but then when I listen back to my voice, it's just like na 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 na, like it's like a little tickly. So yeah, we were talking about our voices, and it's funny how your voice is genetic, like you sound like your family members, which is also why I think people like the King sisters or groups like the Walls group or Clark sisters, I don't know, a bunch of like Winans. Now I'm thinking of gospel groups, but a bunch of family singing groups sound so cool because their tone of voice is so similar. They just have like their own thing with a similar tone of voice. And so when they sing together in harmony, it's just like, it's so tight. But yeah, I think I get my voice from my mom. She's a singer also. She sang in church. She was a praise and worship leader. And she plays piano. She taught piano lessons for a long time. And she has a beautiful voice and she has a calming speaking voice as well, which I was falling asleep on Mother's Day. I was so tired and we were just talking and I started falling asleep on her. And then the guy that I'm dating called me and I was knocked out. When I called him back, it was like 2 hours later and he barking on the phone and what? That was 2 hours ago. What you been doing for 2 hours? Okay, bruh, calm down, first of all. I can have 2 hours to myself. But I'm like, I was asleep. I was tired. I was knocked out. And he like, we was just talking about how I might be low-key narcoleptic. I don't know. I be tired for no reason. Maybe it's the stress. Maybe it's all that's going on the inside. In my heart. Maybe it's the emotions. Maybe it's the overthinking that's making me tired all the time. But I've been kind of like low-key narcoleptic since a kid. And my dad's side of the family is low key narcoleptic. Like they be falling asleep at the drop of a hat. I was telling y'all during my first live, I fell asleep in the Michael movie, and I was hot. Like I was pissed because I wanted to see the whole thing. And no, I didn't waste my money, my movie ticket money. But I went too late at night, and yeah, I fell asleep. Anyway, I'm just reading some more comments, and then I'll get out of here. Can y'all give me some recommendations of what y'all watching these days or podcasts that you're listening to? I did get good recommendations of music. You know what else I listen to when I'm stressed like this? Aside from Don't Worry, Be Happy. Aside from that, reggae. I listen to some Bob Marley. I listen to Hawaiian music sometimes. That with the ukulele. That's what I'm doing right now with this ukulele. Somewhere over. I forget how he sings it. He does the melody differently than the regular Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Yeah, I listen to Hawaiian music. Um, and reggae. Bob Marley. Which I'll be watching. I just finished watching Imperfect Women. Crazy. It was a good show though. I'm also watching this crazy, insane The Boys on Amazon Prime. That show is out of control. But I get it, it's on purpose, like, but it's out of control. And it's distracting. Takes me out of my head for a good hour. Um, sorry, I'm reading your comments on my phone so that My face isn't all in the camera like before. Yes, being an empath is really rough. hmm We're like a sponge with others' energy. And yeah, you have to learn boundaries and grounding. Absolutely. hmm Especially, you have to learn relationship styles. Like, you have to recognize when people are more givers or more takers, because we're naturally more givers, I think, as empaths, because we feel so deeply. We feel other people so deeply. We want to give. We want to make them feel good. But you have to be careful if your relationship is with a taker who naturally, you know, takes a mile if you give an inch. So you just have, yeah, boundaries are very important, and then just awareness, even in the empath empathic feelings, just being aware when I'm giving too much, when I'm feeling your feelings too much, or I'm letting how you are affect me too much, when I need to take breaks, when I need to take space. um, yeah. History. I love that song. I feel like that's one of my underrated ones. They say history repeats itself, but a memory is for the shell. Well, I replay the moments and years of our lives while I'm praying and hoping there will always be you and I love that song. I love writing that song. That was about a real love in my life. A real love in my life who, we still love each other to this day, but we cannot be together, child. No. No. On my time makes me feel so empowered. Oh, that's sweet. Hiatus. Erica Badu is definitely an inspiration. Maybe not a direct inspiration, but definitely like she's a part of my musical DNA just because I listened to her a lot when I was younger, especially when I'm developing like my own style of singing or what I want to talk about in my music. Yeah, Erica Badu, Lauryn Hill. I always say these references: Lauryn Hill and India Arie are like my top. And then I had gospel references for like my sound, my vocal um, ability, agility. Like I love CeCe Winans. I can listen to her voice today, and she could sing Apple Mouse, and it would make me cry. Like the way she sings, the conviction, the passion, like that I've taken from her. I hope that I've taken from her in my own singing. But yeah, inspos. I have so many songs. Somebody asked how many songs do I have? I have a majillion songs. Okay, I have too many songs. Matter of fact, yeah, I have a lot of songs that are not even under my name. They're under someone else's name featuring me. When meanwhile, I'm the only voice you'll hear on the song. But it's because either someone else produced it and it was a producer writer team maybe that wrote and produced it, and they used their name as the artist name, and then just put featuring Kingsis. But I have so many songs. So if you have Spotify, I made a playlist of those songs that are featuring me. But most of them, it's just me on the song, but it'll say featuring me. Thanks for the compliment, Chris G77. I love my mama too. No, I'm not related to Stephanie Mills. People have asked me that before, but I'm not. We have the same last name, but we're not related. Okay, let's see what comments I missed. No, my name King Sis was not inspired by the King sisters, but I do love them. I actually discovered them after naming myself because I was looking at people with similar names. There's somebody else named King Isis, I believe. She's a female. I'm not sure what genre she sings, but she seems like a young girl. And then King Sisters. Those are other artists that came up with similar names to me. But I found King Sisters after naming myself and just listening to their music. And I'm like, oh, they have a rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow as well. That is so beautiful. It's jazzy. The harmonies are, ooh. I'm trying to think if I can sing it a little bit now. It's the typical melody. So not the way that the Hawaiian song is done. It's like a different melody, that song, but um, I'm trying to think of it. Anyway, listen to it because I don't want to sing it wrong and not do it justice. Somewhere, no, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds, and then they go fly. Oh, it's pretty. Their choices. Bluebird over the rainbow, why then why can't I? Yeah, they do it pretty normally, but if you hear the harmonies and some of the choices they made in their harmonies, you'll hear like why I love that style of music. It's almost like old Disney, like Peter Pan and that era of like straight singing. They don't even have no vibrato when they sing. It's just like straight and harmonizing. Like I don't know what you call that style of singing, but it's so beautiful to me. It's like classical mixed with jazz. I don't know. It's really beautiful. Okay, let me just see. What else am I missing? When did I discover I can sing? When I was a kid, I sang as a kid in church. My granddad was a pastor, so I sang at the age of like 6. But so let me just give these 2 shout outs. No, 3 shout outs. Okay, so one moment. No. Okay, here we go. 4 quick shout outs. So one moment when I was a kid, my friend's older sister was babysitting me. I was singing, I was humming along with the music. I was probably like 8 or 9 or something. And she came in the room like, what? And she was like, is that you singing? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, okay. And I was like, wait a minute, I might be really good. Mimi is her name. Mimi Crowley. I'm sure she don't remember that. But anyway, she's my friend too. But now that we're older, our age difference isn't such a big gap. But she babysitted me when I was younger. Her younger brother was my age. His name is Jeffrey. Anyways, another moment when I realized I could sing. I was in high school and this boy really liked me and he liked music. And I met Chucky Thompson through him. I don't know if y'all know Chucky Thompson, but he passed away during the COVID era. And but he was a big music producer for like Puffy and okay, P Diddy now with all his horribleness. But back in the day, for all of those artists that were on Bad Boy, he produced for them up in New York. But he's from DC originally. Anyways, this guy in high school, his name was Keith Payne. He really liked me. He was like my first little boyfriend, kind of. But I wasn't allowed to have one, so not really. He was like, I was singing something, and he was like, "Oh my god!" He was like, "Your voice," like he was doing too much about it. And so he was like, meet my friend Chucky. You gotta meet Chucky." And he had me sing for Chucky Thompson. Anyways, long story. Yeah, Chucky produced for like Faith Evans and okay, what other moment I realized I could sing? I was in middle school, I believe. This girl named Lydia Russo. She used to always ask me. She would ask me to sing songs. Like she would ask me song requests, and I'll be like, "Really? You want me to sing for you? Like why?" And she would ask me to sing Boys to Men songs. It's really random. We would go in the bathroom in middle school, and where the acoustics are really good, and she'd be like, "Can you sing such and such by Mariah Carey? Can you sing such and such by Boyz II Men?" And I'd be like, "Girl, why?" And she said the sweetest thing, and I will never forget it. But she said, "When you sing, it sounds like music is behind you." I mean, we're in the bathroom singing, so of course, like the acoustics are good. But she was like, "When you sing, I hear the music," and I was like like it was so beautiful, made me want to cry. I will never forget that. I will also never forget some things that that boy Keith Payne said about my singing because They left an impression, but it was some nasty things. Teenage boys can be gross, okay? But those are some moments when I realized like I could sing. Um, that was three. One other is my aunt one time. She was like, "Whoa," and I was like, "Oh my god, do I have a nice voice?" But yeah, when you're a kid and your granddad is the pastor at a church, you just gonna sing, regardless if you could really sing or not. You just gonna sing in church. So I knew that I could hold a note, but I think those four moments in my life were like, oh, like people actually want to hear me sing, like not just because we in church and we need somebody to sing, but like because they actually want to hear me sing. Okay. Um, Hi, girl. I do not perform as much as I would like to in the US, but I hopefully will have more shows soon. We talked about it on the last live, but I need to have a few more things in place logistically, financially, a team, so that I can give the show that I want to give. I don't want to just give any kind of shows. Like I really want to give my best. So I don't want to have the what is it, analysis paralysis, where you like think so much about it and you want it to be so perfect and you end up not doing it at all. I'm trying to avoid that. So I am gonna do shows. I really promise. I promise I'm gonna perform. I just wanna, if I can't be as good as I want it to be, I want it to be somewhat close. And I just need a few more things in place for that, like more money and some help, a team. But it'll happen soon, I promise. It'll happen soon, I promise. I do like classical music. I don't listen to it as much in a while. But I kind of put classical and jazz in the same category for me and my ears. Like I gotta be in the mood for it. But when I'm in the mood, it's like a binge. Like it'll be all I listen to for a while. Luther Vandross, absolutely. My favorite Luther Vandross song, real quick, so amazing. He has tone on there that is the way he uses his air. If you listen to it on good speakers, and when you hear him go so like that, so amazing, it's like so pure and beautiful. How you hear his air when he sings. He uses his air to like push the note out. That's kind of high in for his range, but it gives this emotion so amazing. Da, da, da. I don't know all the words, but So Amazing by Luther Vandross is definitely my favorite from him. It's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. I love that song. Hey, Sarah, if you're still on here. Ooh, I go. Your zodiac is Cancer. Oh yeah, Cancers be crying. Cancers be feeling things real deep. Don't cry when you listen to my music, though. Don't cry. I want people to feel good when they listen to my music. Feel something, like feel emotion if it's like, a sad thing, but don't cry. I don't want you to feel like so sad that you cry. I just want you to like acknowledge your emotions. If you need help feeling, you can listen to my songs. They'll help you feel. Yes, BB and CC. I just wanna be close to you. Thank you, Violet Flames Music, for the kind words. Same to you, because I know now that I know that you're an artist. Same to you. Survivor. Okay, you be watching Survivor old seasons. That's fun. So cool to see how people change to the show. How social changes on LGBTQA topics. In the Me Too movement era. That's fun. I feel like Survivor would be a good distraction show because it like puts you in their world or what they doing at the time. Distraction show I've been watching lately also, The Pit. if you have HBO Max and you don't mind medical shows, like it don't make you squeamish. It makes me a little squeamish, but I have to keep telling myself it's not real. It's not real. It's props. It's makeup. But that's my first medical show that I've gotten into. The Pit. It's only 2 seasons. The new season just came out, so that's what introduced me. But I started from season one, and when I watched The Pit, there's no music in that show, mind you. It's just the sounds of the emergency room, and it's that'll make you feel, and that'll make you feel something outside of yourself because you just think about all. I mean, me personally, I think about all the real issues in the world. People be having real life emergencies, like real life pain and real life trauma and real life surprise. You just lost a finger, like real stuff, And if I'm having a moment of stress or worry or drama, but it's not that deep, like I didn't lose a finger, like that show kind of takes me out of my depths of my own issues, and helps to make me like see bigger picture, bigger world than just my little world. Yeah, that's my first medical show, and I love it as a distraction. I love it as so the guy that I'm dating right now, he's actually a paramedic, and when he tells me stories about what goes on his job, like it gives me the same feeling. I'm just like, man, I don't want to get lost in this. Sometimes I cry when he tells me stories. I don't want to get lost in the sadness of it all, but I do like the perspective that it gives me when I'm having issues. I'm like, oh man, my issue is nothing compared to this person who just overdosed and they, have this drug addiction because they lost such and such and such and such in their life. Like, I think perspective is a really good thing. And yeah, I could use more of it sometimes, even. I be in my own bubble. Wounded healer. Interesting. That's an archetype. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I wonder if that's me too, a wounded healer. Yes, Kingsis, the name is androgynous kind of on purpose. I think I talked about it in my last live, but yeah, I didn't want my nickname is Sis. Everybody calls me Sis, and I didn't want to have a double feminine name like Queen Sis or Princess Sis or Miss Sis. Like no, so I chose King. It's it's um it's a male kind of title, but um, I like the androgyny of it. Let's see what else. And then I'm gonna get up out of here because I think we're almost on an hour. Situation and find you. Those are good ones. Find you is a good one for me right now because it's about finding yourself and trying to be your best self. And I'm going through transitions like career wise. I just moved to a new city. Love life wise, like dating in this era. So find you is a really good one for this stage in my life right now, I think. But you never stop self discovering. So to be clear, I will always be finding myself. Like, I think that's a cool part about life, but it's also freaking annoying. Like, you have never arrived, you have never fully healed, you have never gotten it all together. Like, we always just doing our best. So hopefully that's good enough. um, this is a really random comment, Chris G. Some of the prettiest black girls always dated older black men. Random. But no, yeah, black does not crack. All right. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh, House. That's a good one. I never watched it, but I know people loved House as a medical show. Thank you. Who's this? RC, UCLA, Iowa, Oklahoma fan. Thank you for saying compliments about my music. Where Are You is a song that a lot of people were introduced to me from or by or through. But yes, thank you. Chris G, what is you talking about in here? Break up with him. We're not in a relationship, so there's nothing to break up with. I'm just dating. I am dating. No, I do not have kids. I do love SZA. I will not say I'm inspired by her, but I do love SZA. I like her songwriting a lot, and I like how she places melody. Like it's not what I would expect, or not where I would go. And I like that when I listen to other people's music. I like hearing things that I wouldn't do, you know. And I think her approach is so tight. Like it's like a rapper singer, but it's like melodic rapping, but like actually well sung, you know? It's not like Young Thug, like melodic rapping or T.I. This new song, ran it through the chicken top, didn't want to win on that. You know how to act. Like all that's melody. So that's melodic rapping. But SZA does it in like a, she's actually singing. And usually her hooks are very like, da 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 baby, da da, like more songy, singy. And then her verses be like, told you why, what, like more like rappy singing. So I don't know. I like her approach. I'm impressed by her approach. I won't say inspired by, but definitely like I'm so into her music. I do feel a lot better today. Thank you for asking, Mike. Mike M. Jr., you be in here on these lives. Thank you. Yes, I was very sick last week. It was my allergies and also like tummy issues. I think I wasn't eating the right things. I don't know, child. But yeah, I feel a lot better this week. Hopefully, I like doing these on Mondays because hopefully it's a good start to the week. I like talking to y'all. I like singing for y'all. I like hearing what y'all have to say. Um, yeah, this is positivity for me. This is a good distraction for me being on live with y'all. So thank y'all for being here with me. Um, yeah, and I do love Dochi too. The whole TDE camp is winning. Okay, the whole TDE camp is winning. So I'm a fan. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Go do something with my life. A distraction that is not in the house, not entertainment, a song, I mean, a music or a podcast or a show or a movie. I'm gonna go get distracted outside and see what's going on with everybody else in the world. All right. Have a good night. Happy Monday. Happy Music Monday in May. Bye.